All right, today we're going to be breaking down the NBA playoffs. And as always, I am the Jews, and across from me is my partner,
The DOS Man.
the DOS Man. And today you have somebody with you.
Yes, so we have the Big D himself, Dalton, from my gaming channel, D&D Gaming, who is our special guest today.
All right. Well, welcome, Big D. So today you are joining us as we're going to be breaking down the NBA playoffs. You being a Mavericks fan and us being a Bulls fans family. So needless to say, both our teams suck. But ours worse because your Mavericks beat our Bulls last night.
Recently, yeah.
So
very
all right.
happy with that turnout.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. So, okay. So we're going to start with the play-in games.
Okay.
And we're going to start on the east side. So starting with the number 10 versus number 9, that is the Miami Heat against the Hornets. Who you got?
Well, first off, let me start off by saying this. The Charlotte Hornets are a play-in team.
They are.
I cannot believe it. LaMelo Ball will finally get somewhat of a postseason experience. As we know, him and Con Knueppel both leading the Hornets, going up against the Heat. Right off the bat, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I'm going to go ahead and give you my first pick. I think that the Hornets, while they are on the younger side, I think they have what it takes to take down the Heat. I believe that the duo of LaMelo and Con is just going to be too much for them, and I'm going to pick them to win.
All right. Well, I like it because you know that Michael Jordan is owner of that franchise. Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
Is he really?
Yes, he is. So he is back in the playoffs. MJ is back in the playoffs. So
that's why he's the
Charlotte Hornets. You are taking the Hornets to take out the Miami Heat, who no longer have playoff Jimmy.
Nope.
Jimmy Butler is gone, so they don't have playoff Jimmy. So, all right. So your prediction is Charlotte Hornets, and now we're going to go to Big D and see who he wants to pick.
Well, it's definitely going to be the offensive and defensive battle. The Miami Heat's their offensive setting isn't nearly as good as their defense, and it's quite the opposite for the Charlotte Hornets. They're very much so offense and very much less defense. The Hornets run a very nice. They do a little split screen where LaMelo takes the ball down court, and then it's either Con or I'm blanking on who the other guy is. They dart out to the open side on the 3-point, and it's usually just a 3, and that is why Con leads the league in threes.
Yep.
According to Sleeper, as of right now, the polls have the Hornets winning at a 68% chance.
Wow.
68-34 that the Hornets will take it.
Ooh.
Wow.
So I'm going to go ahead and I don't think I think that Mr. Bam Bam will be
83 points. Mr. 83 points.
I think he'll never replicate that again, and it's going to be out. I think that I'm going to go with the Hornets as well.
The Charlotte Hornets.
Charlotte Hornets for you. And I am going to say that I will join y'all. Okay. Because even though the Miami Heat have been in the playoffs the last couple of years, and Jimmy Butler is not there anymore, playoff Jimmy's gone, and Ben Adebayo, even though he had that 83-point game earlier this season, I just think that being away from home and the Charlotte Hornets being as young as they are and playing at home, I am going to give them the edge, but just slightly.
Oh, yeah.
I think that this game might even go into overtime.
Really?
So, but I am taking the Hornets in this one.
Okay.
All right. So moving on, we're going to the 8th versus the 7th seed, and that is the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Orlando Magic, who are back in the playoffs.
All right. Well, right off the bat, Dalton, why don't you go ahead and hit us with the percentages?
Okay, so the percentages for this game, the 76ers have the edge 54-47%.
Okay, yeah.
So it's going to be much closer than the other one.
Okay. We'll let you start this one off.
Well, I am going to say, I'm not going to debate this at all. I'm just going to say the 76ers do it.
Oh, really?
I'm taking the 76ers to win this and move in advance to the next game, which would be the 9th versus the 8th.
Yeah.
In this, I think the 76ers take down the Orlando Magic.
Okay, so you have the Hornets against the 76ers for your winner-loser game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to take the 76ers, kind of get us on the same page, but also, along with that, get somewhat of a more competitive winner-loser game. So I don't think the Magic can do it. So I'm going to
Okay.
go 76ers. What about you, Dalton?
I think I'm gonna have to go Philadelphia. I think this is their last stop at the PlayStation.
The PlayStation.
Yeah, they're not going past it. No, the play-ins. I think that the Sixers will make. I think they'll take this one and then they'll lose their next round.
Oh yeah.
I just don't see. They don't have much of a team built around them. They kind of thrive through Joel Embiid, and he is known for not getting it done. So I think that even though it's close, I think the Magic just doesn't have what it takes. They're very, very much a younger core, but at the same time, they don't really have a true identity in who their star is. It kind of bounces around between people. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
going to take the Sixers.
So, based off of what we have the 76ers going straight into the playoffs, facing off against the Celtics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And our winner-loser game will be between the Hornets and the Magic.
Yes. So the Hornets would go and face the Boston Celtics, who have been the favorites in the last few years and taken out the Mavericks a couple of years ago. And Luka Doncic, who is no longer in Dallas, by way of Nico Harrison. Fire Nico is still hot in Dallas. All right, so that leaves that the 76ers will be, I'm sorry, the Hornets, no.
Yeah, it'd be the Hornets and the Magic.
Hornets will play the Magic.
The Hornets and the Magic.
Yes.
Okay. No, actually, so the 76ers would go in and play
They would
the
play
Boston Celtics.
And probably.
Yeah. Okay.
lose to them, but-
So the Celtics will be taking on the 76ers, and then we'll have another playing game between the Hornets and the Orlando Magic.
Oh yeah. I'm same reasoning with their game against the Heat. I'm gonna despite them being a young team, I think that LaMelo, Con, and all of them are gonna be hot coming in, so I'm gonna take them to beat the Magic and take that 8 seed and go play Detroit.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'll go next, and I will say that between Charlotte and the Magic, I am going to take Charlotte with the upset.
Oh yeah.
I'll take Charlotte with the upset. I think they're going to do it. I don't have faith in the Magic at all whatsoever. No. So it's been a long time since Big Shaq was there. All right. So who you got?
I want to throw in that I don't even think it'd be an upset. I think it's expected the Hornets.
Yeah.
I think it's expected the Hornets will win. I mean, they're just clearly the better team. And I don't know if I just like Con and LaMelo or if the Sixers are just really that bad, but I'm taking the Hornets over them.
Over the Magic?
Over the Magic.
Yeah. Well, the reason I say upset is because literally the Hornets are seeded 9th.
Yeah.
And Magic is 8th.
Statistically, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So then we have Celtics, Sixers, and then we have the Charlotte Hornets moving on to take the bad boys from Detroit. The new bad boys from Detroit. All right. So that is said on that side. We will go to the west side and we will pick the play-in games, and right off the bat, we have
welcome to the Wild Wild West.
Wild West.
The Los Angeles Clippers, who surprisingly came back from being down and out of it mid-season, to have clawed their way back up into the 9th seed, taking on Grandpa Curry and the Warriors at the number 10 seed.
Yep. So you have the Warriors, who have been at the upfront of the West Side for a few years now, and now they have to play in, taking on the Clippers. So give me your take on that.
Okay, going into this, as we know, the Warriors are pretty much an aging team. They've got Curry, who's 37, 38, something along the lines of that. He's been playing in the league since I was born, so that gives you a good measure.
Yeah.
The Clippers, they didn't have the best start, but they've come back in, so they're hot coming into the play-in. And like I said, we go up against this. While they have dominated in years past, they're an aging team. Most likely, this will probably be their last true chance at the playoffs for who knows how long.
Yeah.
I personally think that while fan-wise, most people would want the Warriors to win based off of Curry and him getting a ring in the somehow getting ring in the twilight of his career. I think the Clippers are going to show up and say, "We run this place now. We run this state." And I think that they're going to go and take down the Warriors and move on.
Well, I'm just going to have to disagree with you on that one.
Really?
Because I'm going to say this: championship DNA. Championship DNA, experience. The Clippers are the Clippers, will be the Clippers, and will always forever be the Clippers. I am going to take the Warriors on this one.
So you still believe the Clippers, despite their new look, are still the same old cursed team?
I mean, Steph Curry is Steph Curry, and he will light it up in the playoffs. And then you got bad boy who likes to punch everybody and kick everybody and bite and spit and Green. Can't ever remember his name. I always want to call him
Green. Uncle,
Draymond Green. Yeah. So
another grandpa.
Yeah. All right. So I Warriors. You have Clippers.
What about you?
Well, statistics saying it says, according to Sleeper, it says that the Clippers have a 66% chance to win.
Okay.
But for me, it's how you break it down. It is choosing how the game plan is formed. The Clippers have no star players outside of Kawhi Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard has carried that team. I've watched those games, and he's just shouldered that team, dropping an unreal amount of points and assists. If the Warriors can find a way to shut him down, I don't see any shot at the Clippers winning it. But if Potomensky for the Warriors can't get hot, then the Warriors are good as done. Because even though Steph Curry is a living legend, aging legend, he can't do it by himself.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, there's only so much a 3-point ball can do. If you're not getting the missed rebounds and you don't have anybody to pass to, you're not going to do it.
No, I can't disagree with that take, but I will say this: Kawhi Leonard is Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard kind of shrinks ever since he left San Antonio, went to
Kawhi,
Toronto.
I love Curry. I'm not going to have
Kawhi's got a championship. Remember that. He's championship DNA too.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. So
I'm not gonna have a pick this game. Actually, I'm gonna say it's gonna be very last shot. I'll just throw the Warriors in there for good old time's sake.
Right.
Nostalgia's sake.
We're just gonna hit Curry. Overtime.
The last dance.
Curry
Warriors
overtime
edition.
3, and they win by 1.
So basically we're doing the Last Dance Warriors edition.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So moving on to and we lost the light.
RIP the light.
So it's okay. We move on. So now we have the number 8 versus the number 7 on the west side, which is the Portland Blazers taking on the Phoenix Suns.
Oh gosh. Why is this a game? Why is this a play-in game? I feel like both of these teams equally suck, but somehow managed to get themselves in this position. If I'm not mistaken, the Trailblazers are under new ownership now. They were recently bought out, so they were going to have new ownership somewhat leading the way into these play-ins. Suns, as we know, they have had a championship appearance in the past few years, a finals appearance. That was a loss to the Bucks back in 2021. So
I can just tell it's Amazon streaming this game. I do not think it'll be a good game. There's a reason Amazon has this game.
All right, what are the lowly percentages?
The percentage. This is actually weirder because the percentages are a bit wonky. This one says 60-41, which adds up to a total of 101%. So I don't understand that one. But it does say that Phoenix has the 60% edge.
All right. I don't want to think about this game. I'm going the Suns. And
yep.
Yeah.
Well, I will join you, and I will say the Phoenix is going to take this easily.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the Suns for me.
Portland just doesn't seem like a playoff team to me.
Yeah.
I do not think. Is Damian Lillard even still with the Blazers?
He went back to the Blazers, I believe.
Yeah,
really?
Mm-hmm. So I love Dame Time, but I do not think Dame Time has enough around him. I don't even know how the Blazers.
Time.
I don't even know how they got here.
Yep. All right, so we have the Phoenix Suns will be moving on, and they will be taking Wembyama and the Spurs as the 7th seed. And then we will have the final playing game between the Warriors and the Blazers. I'm going Warriors. Give me Warriors.
Okay. Well, my game was the Clippers and Blazers. Give me the Clippers. Like I said, they're going to start trying to establish themselves. They're going to start competing and say, move over Warriors, move over Lakers here for the next few years. It's our turn.
Okay.
Finally.
All right.
So give me the Clippers
Okay.
to go on and get beat pretty badly by the Thunder.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
And
I'm gonna agree with both y'all's takes. I like the Warrior over him. The thing about the Suns is they'll go on the way we have it. They will go on to play Wemby, and I think they will definitely most get shut down there.
So,
but we're looking at the Blazers will play who, the Warriors,
Warriors would
right? Is that how this is drawn?
Yeah, the Warriors will play the Blazers.
Mhm.
I know the
Yeah.
playoffs are a little weird.
So Dame time will be over and out by then. I think. Oh, both lights.
and now we
gone.
lost both lights.
Wow.
We had a long show yesterday.
Dame time, he just doesn't have enough around him. It's bad when I don't really know anybody on the Blazers outside of Damian Lillard. So
Okay.
that's not very good in itself. But I think the Warriors will move on.
Okay, so no matter what, Clippers Warriors would take the winner of that to beat the Blazers.
All right. Big D and I have the Warriors taking on Oklahoma City, who is the defending champions, and you have the Clippers taking Oklahoma City.
Yep.
All right. So let's start getting real now. Let's go back to the east side and start with the number 1 versus the 8th, which we decided it was going to be the Detroit Bad Boy Pistons against the Charlotte Hornets.
They're bad boys.
So I'm going to go first, and I'm going to say, hands down, not even a matchup. Maybe one game win for the Hornets, but I think this will be a pretty easy breeze time for the Pistons to move on.
Yeah.
I think it'd be very shocking if the 9 seed upset the first,
Yeah.
especially with how the Pistons are playing.
Yeah. I think the Pistons, they're gonna make LaMelo crash in game this time. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So Pistons.
Pistons.
All right. So we have a sweep there. All right. So now we're going to go Celtics, 76ers.
Oh boy.
So
It's not really much of an oh boy though. Like the thing. Usually the thing about the play-ins, it kind of becomes a little irrelevant after the actual play-in itself because most of the time they end up losing. So Celtics, they're looking for a championship. Tatum's back.
Tatum is back.
And fake hair Brown are here. They're taking on the 76ers. I think they're coming back with somewhat of a vengeance from last year, not capturing that title that they were looking for. So I'm going to take them. Or the 76ers, move on. Yeah. What about you?
I'm taking the Celtics here. I think the Celtics are going to make a deep push. Very deep push.
I honestly think that once all of the play-in teams move on, no matter what, it should be a no-brainer that they go on the loose. So that moves us over to the West. You both have the Warriors taking on the Thunder, who are the number 1 seed reigning champs, have Mr. Floppy Free Throw.
I haven't picked yet.
You haven't picked?
I haven't picked between the Celtics and the 76ers.
Go ahead.
It's not like
All right.
Oh, here we go. You know what that means.
All right.
wait. Surely we're all in agreement.
I'm taking Philly. I am taking Philly for the upset because Jason Tatum can be back all he wants. I don't think the Achilles is going to hold up, or the knee, or whatever it was that he had.
Okay, let me ask, who does Philly have?
They have a cast of characters.
Who? Give me a name besides Joel Embiid.
I'll give you a name. Joel Embiid 2.
Joel Embiid
2.
Joel Embiid's third arm.
Oh man! I mean, really, and honestly, they don't really have anything other than Beauchamp. I mean, I don't know, but that team seems to have come together here lately.
I just think
I'm just calling an upset just because I hate the Celtics with the passion.
And I knew
being
it.
a Bulls fan.
I just don't see there's any way the Sixers win.
Oh.
I mean, the Celtics have been to the championship so many times.
I would laugh at you, but then again, yesterday I picked the Los Angeles Kings to upset the Avalanche, so I can't really be talking.
Exactly. So I don't know. I mean, Tyrese Maxey is, doing probably about 28, 29 points a game with Andre Drummond.
Man.
Good rebounder, probably about 9. But
Maxey is sitting
Tyrese
28-3
Maxey,
a game.
yeah, 23 a game. Okay.
28,
But
28-3.
28-3 a game. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But
He's fifth in the league.
Tyrese Maxey will probably be the only one that might be able to get this team going. Joel Embiid, that guy is, yeah. And
Mr.
Paul George, don't
Mr.
even get me started on Paul George.
Mr. Scratch and
So.
Sniff.
All right, so let's go to the other side. We have the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on
The Clippers / Warriors.
the Clippers / Warriors. So
I don't think we need to have a disagreement here anymore. I think my personal take, I think the Thunder will beat either team.
Mr. Floppy Free Throw Alexander is going to do what he does best and floppy free throw all over the place and lead the Thunder past the Clippers or Warriors. So, yeah.
all right, so you both have Oklahoma City moving on. I'm taking another upset.
Here we go again.
I'm taking another upset.
I wouldn't mind this one because, it would mean a new champion, but
I think that Curry knows that this might be his last hurrah, and I think Steve Kerr also knows this might be their last hurrah. They will throw the kitchen sink and everything at OKC. So I'm calling another upset. I'm calling for both eights to count the number ones. Am I crazy? Yes. Will it happen? I don't know. Maybe.
feeling
Probably
really
not.
bold today, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really think that he's just has the Warriors winning.
All right. So Wemby versus the Phoenix Suns.
This is, if I had a team to root for in the playoffs this year, it would be the Spurs. Love Wemby. I wish it would have been amazing had he gone to the Bulls a few years ago, but he didn't. And that sucks, but it's okay. Still love him. He's going to do what he does best. He's going to dominate. And this absolute unit of an alien is going to absolutely obliterate. Who was it? The Suns?
The Suns.
He's going to obliterate the Suns, and he's going to make them go into a supernova.
Yeah. Well,
And he's going to move on because
So-
he's that guy.
I'm going to jump in there and I'm just going to cement it with this. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Wembanyama.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, him, Victor Wembanyama.
Their all-time
The
team
blue
would be kinda
the
crazy.
blueprint of back in those days when they had Robinson and they brought Duncan in and now Wembanyama, the blueprint is there. I think that this team could probably go all the way to the finals.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to take Wembanyama and the Spurs to move on.
Yeah, the trio of Victor Wembanyama, John Castle, is that his name, right? John Castle. It's Wembanyama, Castle, and De'Adrian Fox. De'Aaron Fox. That trio, unstoppable. They're gonna do it. They're gonna get it done. What about you? What do you think?
I think the Spurs will take it.
Yeah.
They're such a good team. I unfortunately had to watch them. I watched Wemby drop 40 on my beloved Mavericks a couple nights ago.
Oh yeah, he's that guy, Victor Wembananas.
I watched Coop also reverse it over Wemby, so I was very happy with that. So
Yeah, so we all have.
just pointing out that Wemby is not perfect. Yep, against your belief, Wemby is not perfect.
Yeah.
Not
well,
yet.
I mean, you got Stephon Castle. You're
Stephon
correct.
Castle.
You got Wembanyama. You also have Harrison
Victor
Barnes.
Wembananas.
Harrison Barnes is there. And then you got some young guys like Carter Bryant and Julian Champagne.
Oh yeah,
So,
Champagne. I forgot about Champagne.
What an icy name.
Champagne.
So,
He deserves to have a little
I'm
chain around his
just
neck.
going to go ahead and say this: the Spurs know how to adapt. They
Yeah.
know how to evolve.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So moving on. Let's go back to the East and go 3-6. And that is the Knicks versus Ice Trey. He's no longer there. He is gone. But the Hawks
Yeah.
made the playoffs, and they probably made the playoffs because Ice Trey is not there anymore, causing any havoc.
The team you went to go see the Mavericks face off against them.
I was there at that game.
Yes.
It wasn't even close.
Back in March, you went. Dalton went to the Airline Center to go watch a Mavericks game, and I would assume it was a good experience.
It was a good experience. It was very nice, but the Heat just they're very well rounded. I was watching shots fly in from all over the court. That was the game where who was it that hit that crazy long full court shot on accident? It was like it was a halftime buzzer beater. I mean, he just threw it up thinking he'd do it, and he made it. I don't remember. We'll need to look at that.
Well,
but it was the longest made shot ever.
And this was for the
Hawks.
The Hawks?
Really?
Yeah, the Hawks made it against
okay.
the Mavericks. I was at that game. He just threw it up, and it was crazy.
All right. Well, the Hawks, they're taking on the New York Knickerbockers. The Knicks coming into this game. How far did they go last year? Conference finals? Did they make it to the conference finals last year?
The Knicks made it to the game right before the championship.
Yeah, so the conference round. I think the Knicks, they're going to be another team.
I think the Knicks are going to do it again.
The Knicks are another
right
team
back to where they were.
looking for a vengeance. I think they're going to get it done against the Hawks and go on to play whoever in the next round.
Yeah. I'm going to join y'all because I think Jalen Brunson will take his team to the next level, and they will move on.
Maverick, by the way.
And so let's do 4 or 5 on that one. The Cavaliers versus their back, the Toronto Raptors.
The Canadians, Drake's back.
Drake is back. Drake will be sideline, and then he'll retrieve to the bushes and come back out with a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, which is what he does best. So I am going to take the Cavaliers in this one. I don't even think it's a matchup. So I have the Cavaliers moving on.
The Cavaliers have
Donovan
Mitchell. Yeah. Raptors, while they are back, it's been a little bit since they won their title. Little inexperience.
It's been a little bit since they've even been in this position.
Yeah. Cavaliers, they've been in the playoffs the past few years. They're developing team, maybe fully developed, who knows, but they are a team.
All right.
They're most certainly a team.
All right. So we all have the Knicks and we all have the Cavaliers moving on.
Okay.
So that would set for you guys, it would be the Celtics versus the Cavaliers, and then the Pistons versus the Knicks. No, I'm sorry.
Maybe the Cavaliers against...
It would be the Pistons versus Cavaliers, and then the Knicks versus the Celtics.
All right.
And then for me, it would be the 76ers versus... no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 76ers. That's what I took. Against the Pistons, and then it would be the Knicks versus the Cavaliers.
Okay.
All right, West Side.
Moving on to the West Side. Our 3-6, we have Mr. Horse Racer, Nikola Jokic, the man who seems like he doesn't even like basketball, going on against Ant Edwards and the Timberwolves. I think this is going to be the best series. This is going to be the most exciting series of this round. I think it's going to be the most competitive. I can see this series going all the way to the maximum games, going
7 games.
face, 7 games.
Okay.
7 games. So we've got Jokic looking for his second ring in a few years. I don't know if he wants it or not, but the team overall is looking for their second ring, going up against the Timberwolves. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest with you. Anthony Edwards, he's looked really determined to make it over the hump these past few years. I'm gonna go ahead and pick my upset here and pick Anthony Edwards.
Wow.
To take out Jokic.
Okay.
Send Jokic back to Serbia a little earlier than normal.
All right.
Timberwolves.
Well, I am going to jump in here, and I'm going to say this. Nikolai Jokic, Jamal Murray, Pippen and Robin.
So
that's what I'm going
old
with.
Old channel reference. You'd have to be around to see it.
Batman and Robin for me will do it. I don't think Ant can do it. I am going to take the dynamic duo. Moving on. It's going to be a tight series, but I have the Nuggets moving on.
Okay. What about you, Dalton?
I'm going to agree with the Nuggets as well. We're looking at Ant-Man versus Horseman, and Horse steps on the ant, and the horse kills Ant. So that's what I'm going to go on.
I love that analogy.
Piggybacking off of my dad's analogy, Anthony Edwards is going to be the Bane to the Batman and Robin.
That's solid.
That's all right. I still take
all right.
Batman and Robin.
Next up, the Battle of the Unks. We have 40. What is he? 42 now? 40.
Ooh, LeBron?
75.
41. Yeah. 41 years old and has the most seasons ever played by a player. Oh my gosh, so cool. LeBron James facing off against burner accounts himself, Kevin Durant, in a throwback to the 2010s. But it's going to be kind of sad. It's going to be like those WWE matches where you see legends who are past their primes facing off against each other. All right. You think you can hit us with the percentages for this one?
I can look and see. They may not be up yet.
And
they're up.
Will
Doncic
miss the entire first round?
It's not clear yet.
Okay.
I will say that this series, so the percentages aren't up yet since it's so far out. I will say that it is all going to depend on whether Luka and Reeves come back.
Yeah, I agree. Luka and Austin Reeves.
I think that if Luka will come back and he plays to the level he's been at, then it is an easy sweep. The Rockets have continuous bad spacing issues, which causes a lot of things. It's seen in multiple games past against good opponents. When the Rockets played the Thunder, all they did is they put SGA and Dort, and they just double teamed Kevin Durant the whole time, and they outscored them 28-7 in the first quarter alone. So I think that if it's just LeBron trying to carry, I think the Lakers have a first round exit.
Mm-hmm.
And but I think that if Luka or Reeves comes back, not even both of them, but if both of them come back, then it's a for sure win. If one of them come back, it's going to be tight. But I think that overall, the spacing issues and going just straight through Kevin Durant is an issue in general. So I'm going to pick the Lakers.
Yeah.
With one person coming back.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with you on that one, but with my reasoning being a little different, I think that the Lakers these past few years have somehow found a way to make a few deep runs these past few years, like off and on. I think that this year they're going to find their way again, especially if Luka and Reeves come back. I think that the Rockets, while they're all right, I don't think that they're going to have what it takes to beat the Lakers.
Okay.
LeBron, Luka, and Austin. So I'm going to do a little Shannon Sharp right here. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. Okay. All right. Well, I will say this. I like your take. Depending on what Luka does, and Austin Reeves come back,
that game is
I think
circumstantial.
Yeah. So if they come back, it'll be tough. But I will say this. Kevin Durant has liked to play the Darth Vader lately, staring down people in the stands with the celebrities. So I like the fact that he brings that, bravado to that team. But here's the question. Which team can handle going 7 games?
Ooh.
Can LeBron and can Luka go 7 games if this game goes 7? If this series goes 7?
I don't think Kevin Durant can. That's for sure.
Okay.
The Slim Reaper.
I love Kevin Durant, and he has experience in it, but I'm just saying he doesn't have. It also depends on what is it? I know his last name's Seguin. Is it Albert Seguin? I think is his name.
Albert Seguin.
Their center.
Yeah.
Alperen Sengun.
Yeah.
Alperen.
Mm-hmm.
Alpern, whatever his name is. It depends. Is if he comes out of the bat, red hot and aggressive, then I think that the Rockets will put up a good fight because like I said, it's spacing issues, and double teaming can kill him instantly. But if they have to focus more on Seguin because he's causing issues and takes some off of Durant, then that opens up a whole bunch of possibilities.
Yep. I'm gonna go another upset. I'm gonna go Rockets here because I don't think that either Luka or LeBron can finish the series if it goes 7. And
I'm not mad at that. If
LeBron
game is too circumstantial to have much
if LeBron cannot make it to 7 games, I don't think Luka can carry this team.
So
because Luka will try to be the man, and we've seen what Luka does when he tries to be the man. The other factor into this,
I've also seen him
is
70.
Bronny is lurking in the background.
don't even start with
Bronny is lurking in the background,
Stat line
and LeBron knowing that this might be his final series.
Hear my
His
child.
final year, he's
Game
going to
winning
want to
shot.
play with Bronny, and he's going to interject Bronny, and that's going to cause problems. So therefore, I'm taking the upset, and I am taking the Rockets.
Okay.
All right.
So, according to you, you've got the Rockets sending LeBron into retirement,
Mm-hmm.
potentially.
Yep.
And having Bronny James take over. Having LeBron James Jr.
At this point, you might as well just wait for Bryce.
All right. So then I have the 8 seed moving on, which would be the Warriors, and they would instantly play Wembyama. And then I would have the Rockets taking on
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Bevan and Robin.
I want to hear this.
So are we going straight into these matchups here?
Yeah, might as well.
I don't think that as much as I call for an upset for the Warriors to take out Oklahoma City, I don't think that Wembyama I don't think Wembyama can lose these series. This guy is from another planet. I think the Spurs take this easily. It'll probably be probably a sweep.
It might
Sweep.
be a 4-game.
A 4-game sweep. So I have the Spurs moving on. And then on the other side, Bevan and Robin will get it done. I want to see a Wembyama versus Jokic Western Conference Finals. So that is my 2 picks on the West side.
Yeah, as I already stated, Wembanyama is that guy. He's gonna go from making the Suns go into a supernova, into, oh my gosh, who would I have? It would be
The Clippers
the Clipper. No, because I don't have.
or the Sun.
It would be the winner. I would have him taking down the Wolves, I believe, because I would have the Wolves facing off against the Spurs.
Yes, you would have the Wolves
And the Spurs.
and the Spurs, and then you would have the Lakers. No, you would have the Spurs and the Lakers
Spurs.
versus, Spurs Lakers, and then you would have Oklahoma City versus the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, so I think that the Spurs are going to go from exploding the Suns to checking LeBron James into a nursing home. And on the other side, Thunder, they're going to do their thing. And it'll set up,
Oklahoma City versus the Spurs.
Yeah, it would set up Oklahoma City versus the Spurs. Wemby versus SGA in the conference finals. That would be the true MVP battle right there.
And then you had the Nuggets moving on with the Lakers, and then you had Oklahoma City and the Spurs. So that would be the Oklahoma would be taking on the Lakers, and the Nuggets would be taking on the Spurs.
Still think that I still think it'll be a Spurs Oklahoma in the end.
I'm gonna go and be honest with you. There's not gonna be too many surprises here. I think the conference finals are gonna be between both 1 and 2 seed teams.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, and on the other side we have let's see. I had number 8 moving on, right? I had I can't even remember who I had for the upset. No, I did not have an upset against the Pistons. I'm sorry. So I had, who did I pick? I picked the Sixers over the Celtics, and then I picked the Knicks, and then I picked the Cavaliers. So then that would mean that the Pistons would take on the Sixers for me, and the Cavaliers would take on the Knicks. I am going to say Knicks Pistons in the conference final.
Well, yeah, sounds good. That sounds very good.
And then you had
It would be the Pistons and the Celtics for me. I
no, you had the Knicks picked, right?
Did I
Yeah,
pick
it'd be the Knicks versus the Celtics and the Cavaliers versus the Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, either way, I said that I was going to do the 1 and 2 facing each other. in
So
the
you have
finals.
the Celtics facing off against Pistons.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so both of y'all have Pistons, Celtics, and then you have Oklahoma City's versus the Spurs. I have the Nuggets versus the Spurs and the Pistons versus the Knicks. So on the East side, I don't think that the Knicks can take down the Pistons. I think the Pistons are too tough this year. I have them moving on to the finals
Ooh.
to face off against Wembanyama.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm
Pistons
talking
versus
about right there.
Spurs in
That's
the
what
final.
I'm talking about right there. I personally, I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. Just with the Celtics, I think the Pistons are gonna beat them. I could see it going 7 games though. I could honestly see the series going 7 games. It being closely tied, but I think that the Pistons can get it done. And the Spurs, they're not only gonna beat the Thunder, but they're gonna shock them. I predict the Spurs to beat them in 5 or 6 games.
Wow.
Going to the finals, send Victor Wembanyama to his first final against Cunningham and the Pistons. Beautiful.
Okay. Interesting. I like that.
What about you?
I think Flip Flop Man gets too many flip flops. I think Wemby has to go home.
No!
And
No!
I think he goes home because there's just the free throws add up when you don't have anybody to shoot against and you have a free throw shooter like SGA. It's just
I guess
that's
that's
just
true.
free points.
He is the floppy fouler, but
I'm gonna pick the Celtics to actually upset the Pistons. I think Cunningham is gonna pull off some weird injury bug again.
Wow. Okay.
And Cunningham is going to fall. And I think that the Celtics will be on their way to meet Oklahoma City in the finals.
Okay. Oklahoma City versus the Celtics. And then we have the Pistons versus Spurs. So give me your take on that one.
You really asking me that?
Yeah.
Spurs and the Pistons. Still, I think that this battle is going to be very interesting. It's going to be between two of the least young stars, and I think it's going to be very Spurs and 6.
Spurs and 6. Okay. All right.
Winning the championship, Wemby Finals MVP, winning everything. He's going to win it all. It's going to be Wemby.
All right. And then you have Oklahoma City versus the Celtics.
I'm doing another upset. I think that the Thunder's going to come in there. They're going to be like, oh, this is nice. We're back here again. And then the Celtics are just going to whoop them. I think they're going to lose.
I hope not.
I think they're going to beat them. 7 games, yes, but I think that game 7, Jason Tatum will get a fire lit underneath him, get his first Finals MVP because Jaylen Brown got it last time.
I don't think you would like that result.
You would not like that, but I could see the Celtics taking the championship here.
All right, and then I have the Spurs versus the Pistons.
Who are you going to take?
Wembanyama has got momentum. He's vying for the MVP. But I have the Pistons.
I knew it!
I think with the combination of Duran and Cunningham is going to be too much for the Spurs. I just think it's going to be too much.
He's
a great rebounder.
Yeah.
And then
rebounding ability. He was great for me in fantasy.
But the other part of that is the Pistons also have a D. Robinson, as in Duncan Robinson, who plays a good complement to these other two.
Yeah.
So I have the Pistons winning this one. I think it goes 7 games, and I think the Pistons ultimately pull it out in a thriller.
Okay.
So I have the Pistons as the NBA champions this year, which I would have not even said that last year.
Yeah.
But it was crazy this year how many teams. It's just like in the NHL we talked about yesterday. The Buffalo Sabres, number 1 in the East. Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Pistons, Spurs, Celtics. Not one agreement at all.
Hey, that's the best part about it.
That is the best part about it.
And I'm honestly surprised I'm saying this because the Celtics beat my Mavericks a couple years ago. So.
Yeah.
I in terms of like who people want to see, I think people are gonna want to see the Celtics win the least since they just won.
Yeah.
A few years ago. I think between our teams, people would most want to see the Pistons win.
Yeah.
Just because of how long it's been for them.
Honestly, I think people would want to see Wemby win more.
Yeah, that is true. But
I'm gonna bring. So I buy and sell sports cards on the other end. That is something I do on the side as well. I'm gonna throw in the fact that Wemby is he's one of the hottest basketball cards right now.
Yeah.
I mean, his cards are unreal worth amount of money.
Yeah, and
everybody loves a good Wemby. Any Wemby, I mean, just the base cards are worth $8. So I think that they would love to see Wemby take a title.
And he's a hot commodity. And I will say this: I remember when we did a show a couple of years ago, and Wembanyama went first. We both said this guy is going to be a superstar. Did we not?
Oh yeah.
And we said this guy is going to win an NBA championship sooner rather than later.
We little 13, 14-year-old me said that.
Thinking the same thing about people.
So, Celtics, I will say this. We were both rooting for the Mavericks to beat the Celtics, but I think if Luka would have stayed away from those double cheeseburgers a little bit longer during the finals, they probably could have beat the Celtics, but he did not. And the flopping, the crying to the referees did the Mavericks in.
Yeah,
You remember
that's
that?
the reason why they lost in 5 games.
Yep. Because he did too much crying, too much whining, and the ref said, you know what? Okay, we're going to let you have it. And I think that's exactly what happened. And then
the Mavericks were never the same.
They're never the same, which I hate because I love Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving has always been a favorite player of mine, especially since Uncle Drew. So
don't worry, you'll get used to it.
All right, so that brings us all to the end of our show today. Appreciate you coming on and joining us. And as always, I end with this. You are my pride and joy, and I love you. And this is Bloodline Sports. It's all relative. Goodbye, everyone.